Do my job.
Hey Talia Mafia, it's Talia aka Talia Forever, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be introducing a new series to my channel called Talking Tea and Testimony with Talia Forever.
My name is Ashanti. I am one of the founders and CEO of Reckless Behavior. You guys can follow me on Instagram at I am Ashanti Hinton, and I hope to see you guys there.
Period. I'm Fanci. I'm an artist, and I am also a content creator. I started a couple businesses locally to help artists learn about the music industry and stuff called Sonic Rain and Qualified Media. But you can also follow my personal page where I have other content at Fanci, also Fanci, FANCIOSOFANCY. Check me out.
Okay.
And I'm Asiah. I'm just a content creator and a brand ambassador.
She's in college too. She's a college student too.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we're still young and finding ourselves. But how did you know where you are in this moment is what you wanted to pursue?
Okay, so I have a little story here. So before I moved to Washington, I'm originally from Arizona. I used to get bullied. And from how I looked, my mom had 5 kids and I was the only girl. So when she's worrying about all the little boys being bad kids in the morning, I had to get dressed myself and, you know, put that on. I thought I was putting that shit on, and I would walk my ass to school and I would get bullied for my outfit. So that kind of inspired me to get more into fashion and run my own business, because I was always into clothes as a little girl, and I got discouraged as a little girl. But then I moved here and I found some of the most greatest people, and it inspired me to get back into clothes and fashion.
I kind of feel like it sounds crazy every time I say this, but like, I don't know, I feel like God kind of like planted it in my head, and you know, it's a journey, it's a long journey, and it's hard. There's ups and downs, but I feel like I just, you know, keep at it. Even if I have to take a break, keep pursuing it.
Consistency, like you just gotta push yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You literally gotta push yourself to do things that you don't even want to do to get to where you want to get. So that's all I gotta say for that part.
It's on you to get you where you want to be.
Yeah.
Nothing
You can't
changes
depend
if
on
nothing
nobody.
changes.
Amen.
I got that
Okay.
outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure do. I think for me, I do so much. Like, I'm at this point where I'm trying to figure out what exactly it is that I'm gonna do. But like you said, it's like God plants a lot of things in my head, and I don't do nothing without praying about it first. I don't commit to anything without praying about it. I be doing shit. But I don't commit to anything without knowing for sure, like, this is a part of the journey. This is, God can use me in this space. So I'm praying about it right now. We're still on our journey, you know, we're trying to find ourselves, but I think it's also important for us to not put ourselves in like one basket. Even when it comes to content, like I don't stick to one thing, or like only sit down videos or only vlogs. I try to do it all, honestly. And it's important. Even like, you know, Rihanna and Beyonce, they got like their hair care lines. You know, she's an artist. Even like she has her lingerie, Rihanna, and she does makeup, and she's an artist, you know. So I think it's important for us to like explore all things, and you know, piggybacking off of that. Rihanna, I take a lot of inspiration from her because she didn't start doing everything. She started with the thing that's gonna help her do everything else. So like that's also what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is gonna set me up for success so that later on I can build. That's real. Like, an empire.
That's on the same boat I'm on right now. Like, I'm like, the brand can build me up, but I want to travel the world. I want to see what God created. I want to see all these different cultures, and like get to take, you know, my phone with me and show everybody else like there's more in the world than just
like
your little
documenting
city.
your journey.
Same.
No, that is real. Like, you know, what should I be putting my time into that's gonna help me invest into something that I really, really want to do? It's really a challenge, Lord.
It is,
especially nowadays. Like having social media, like it's a new kind of work, and it does make that, like, making money off videos way more accessible and easier to do, but it's not easy to do. So
it's hard to keep up too.
Yeah, that consistency. But I told myself I was posting every day this week. Girl,
how many videos you post?
I've been trying to post these for real. I used to post every day.
I told myself, what's a week out now?
And then it's like nothing. You like, you have like other hats. Like people don't understand that you know, your daughter, you're a family member, your friend, you have a job.
Right.
You gotta put time to yourself.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it is so tough. Much.
You gotta rest after all of that, you know?
Yeah.
But as long as you put 90 minutes into what you want a day, you'll see change slowly and you'll start to, you know,
be motivated
and start the process to what you want to.
Man, but that 90 minutes be like, man, I need 90 more minutes of sleep sometimes, but.
You gotta get that.
You gotta work that 9 to 5, then work that 5 to 9.
Yeah.
Because I get it. I used to be a student as well, and I was working full time, and I was trying to do my brand. So it's definitely you gotta juggle around some things.
Yeah.
Get your priorities done first, then work on what you gotta do to make your dreams come true.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's so funny that you mentioned like social media, because I want to ask this question. Do you think social media is helping people connect or keeping us more divided?
I would say I think I'm 50-50. Like, I wouldn't know about so many things of the world if I didn't have my social media.
Yeah.
Even like the rich class and the lower class and how people live and like certain places, how people act, dress, eat. Like, it's so cool that social media could give me all these platforms, but it definitely, I feel like, projects a lot of negative energy on there too, and like a lot of sexual stuff that I don't want to see. I was like, the people threw me off, but like, it's just a lot. Like, I feel like I see more negatives than positives sometimes.
Yeah, because people just be hating.
It can definitely connect you though. Like, you can talk to your family member across the world through social media and like, you know, connect. Even when people go TikTok live, they're meeting people who are like millions of miles away or thousands of miles away. And you don't know them, and it's like cool that you can connect from them, and you know, like. If any of us, or when any of us start to get that bag and start getting invited to content creator events, that's going to be amazing, because now you're meeting people from other areas. And that's why I'm like, social media does get you, like, you know, to go around the world and meet a lot of people. And I don't know.
I'm trying to get there, but I don't know if you guys seen like the whole like Lena and Nick beef online at all. Did you guys see that?
Internet beef is annoying.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, like, you know, they have a child together. They have to, you know, have some type of relationship regardless. But I feel like they're like kind of going back and forth, tearing each other down, and then it's crazy.
Yeah, but another thing is some people put too much on the internet. I feel like you can keep certain 100%. Things private. That's not anybody else's business.
Facts. Because they're only gonna know what you tell them.
Exactly. Like, I don't know.
Like, they're not famous enough for paparazzi. So
but sometimes. Sometimes people perceive things wrong, though, I feel like. Like, they'll see one thing, it's like, oh, yeah, I know you.
And then they just put words into...
Another thing, has this ever happened to any of y'all? Y'all post a video, and there's always that one troll that wants to say something, like body shaming you, or like some so rude.
It's
like people always like, you make a positive video, and someone will come and comment something negative, and it's like...
Or like, interpret it way differently. Like, you took things way further than what it was. This is not what it is.
At all, I would say it's like, for me, it's 50-50.
I think it's like 20-80. And I have an extreme take, but it's like just a little history on social media and like Facebook and stuff. Only because I got this from the, what's the nigga that made Facebook? I got it from his
Zuckerberg.
I got it from his movie, but basically when he was in college, he made a website where he would go to like all the college pages and get all the pictures of the women, and then people would choose which one they like more.
Oh, he did start a dating app first. That's what it was.
Basically. And then after that, they made Facebook, and it was like, oh, you can get all these likes, and the whole point was like a popularity contest. As far as social media goes, it has always been a popularity contest, so it's like, it's definitely going to be a trigger for anybody who is not secure with themselves. But as far as like what you were saying, you made a great point about how your reach is so much further with social media. Like, even the fact that we're all in this room is it's social media for
Exactly.
So it's like, there is definitely ways to connect, but as far as the entirety of social media goes, it is like really divided. And there's so many people that want to be heard, and there's so many people that get a platform that don't deserve one. It's like uneducated folks and just they say anything, and then other uneducated folks believe what the people are talking about, and they ain't talking about shit. So it's like,
even like some of the streamers, that the stuff they do on the internet, that's like, why would you want kids to watch
maybe do or something? Because some people just be doing stuff like it be, I don't know.
But I maybe it's not 80-20, but I do think that there are pros and cons. It's just really hard. But thinking about like Ace and how he be giving people, and he be giving people money and stuff, like it's cute. There's ways you can use it positively, but I wish it could shut down for like 3 months and just see how people act. I think the world might burn down.
Yeah, because you have to think, social media started like around the time we were born. Think about the first touchscreen phone that came out around the time we were born.
Right.
So like this is still like the beginning of internet. And it's starting to get worse. I don't know if y'all ever see toddlers with their little iPad and they can't live without their iPad.
Yeah.
Yes,
they're like
to their phones now.
their
Even
minds
my
are
little
messed
siblings,
up.
It's like,
I'd be
okay,
like,
go outside
Kids don't
and
even
play.
want
They be like
toys
this.
now. They don't
No,
want toys.
even-
They want to
want
watch people play
technology.
with
Literally,
toys.
they rather
They rather watch people play video games on the TV instead of playing the actual video games.
I honestly think the internet for the next generation that's after us is definitely going to be screwed.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they already are. Because the
and
parents.
it's just too much
basically are us,
information. Like there is such thing as too much information, especially when a lot of it can be wrong and you can still intake it as the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Think about it.
it's
Majority of the
frustrating,
things.
I think.
Majority of the things we learn are on the internet.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to scroll on this info page on Instagram. Half the shit was fake, but I was reiterating it to my mom. I was like, Mom, did you know that there's only one white horse? And she was like, No, I didn't know that. So, yeah.
There's a lot of bad stuff out there.
AI. Oh my God.
The old folks are screwed. They can't. They don't even understand AI to even understand when it might be.
videos on your TikTok.
Yes. The one with the monkeys and stuff. Like the gorilla. We all ghetto and stuff. I'm like,
The street interview ones. The street interview ones are hilarious.
But some of them be getting me. I'm like, oh no, and then they be like, just warning and stuff. I'm like, maybe that was fake. That was fake.
Yeah,
ASMRs and all that.
Even like half of Katy Perry's, I mean, so off topic, but half of her concert was like AI, like the visual effects and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say I don't think they're taking our jobs because you have to, like, give AI prompts for it to do what you need it to do, like especially visual effects and stuff like that. But if robots become a thing,
I don't think we would ever.
They already are a thing.
Like even if they became,
they got a server robot in a restaurant out here right now.
Oh yeah, the little phone place.
Yeah, but those are like little scooter things.
But they actually have like robots too.
Yeah, but I don't think during like at least our time being here on this earth that like we're not gonna be like to a server. You know what I'm saying? Like
but you know
it's
what
just
I
we
heard,
won't
though?
accept that.
I heard that like you guys know what ChatGPT is, right?
Yeah,
I heard that they're using.
That's my new Google.
And it's crazy because we're besties. I use
like,
ChatGPT for everything.
Right, chat. We're like, hey girl.
I told my chat, you are a robot and you are a slave. I did.
What did it say?
It was like, I'm just here to help you. Like, no.
Exactly though.
Yeah,
You are a
literally.
slave.
Yeah, but I love ChatGPT down. But I heard that they're using it to like get information from us, see how humans work, to create like an AI
100%.
human. And I'm like,
Really?
Probably.
I don't know.
They already got one.
Instagrams are like
They're
think
just
about
trying to
any of the
fix
apps
it.
we use right now: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. They all have these algorithms. Algorithm is the AI system that generate, gets all the information on how people like. Like if you hashtag something, it's gonna go to the people who like that type of stuff.
Yeah, nothing bothers me more than when I buy something new and I see an ad for it after. Like that's
Or when you're talking about it and then you like click on your For You page and it's like
that would be so creepy. I'm like,
I'm not.
hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
I feel like
Apple was
TikTok
doing
hears
that.
everything. You be going through something that has relatable content.
I heard Apple got sued for their Siri because Siri was listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got sued for like something billion or million.
Yeah.
Because
You ever be like saying something in Siri?
She don't
like,
be listening
yes?
when I talk, hey Siri.
I told Siri, don't do that. I turned that off.
Now she want to work.
I mean, like, they might go on.
They don't ever work.
I've been having like a conversation and I'll say something and then she's like, yes. It's like, wait, I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah.
That'd be happening.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Like, hold on.
Like,
girl.
ain't nobody say, hey, Siri. No.
Yeah.
So here's a life hack. If you ever use ChatGPT on a homework assignment, don't log into ChatGPT. Just use like the ChatGPT itself without being logged in.
I see something that was like, don't tell ChatGPT you're black. I'm like,
When TikTok came out, I was like, you're not getting me. And then
it got me.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm wondering what's the
I have
next
phone.
app.
I have timers on my social media apps though, so I can't be on them for longer than 15 minutes.
Wait,
That's
more
smart.
question. What is your guys' screen time?
Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
Mine is 5 hours
I don't know.
Let's see.
a week, like a day.
A day? Wow, that's good.
What is yours?
Let me see.
Sorry, excuse me.
It will tell
I
you
don't know what
tomorrow.
I did with it.
It
I
will tell
didn't
you
even look it
tomorrow.
up. It just be popping up.
Yeah, it'll tell you tomorrow at the end of the week.
Screen time? Shit.
How do you find it?
You
This
go to
one's
your
an
settings.
hour. This
Alright,
one's an
got it.
hour, but ain't no way.
It'll tell you tomorrow, okay, guys?
Mine says 7 hours. 35 minutes.
Mine used to be bad.
I think it's
Mine used to be like
I'm
13.
home from
mine used to be
school,
16.
so like I don't got, I just be on my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine used to be 16, especially living in Ellensburg.
How the fuck?
17?
No, there was nothing to do out there, huh? You went to school out there, huh?
Yeah.
1-7.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that. Central
1-6.
District, right?
That's
Or
the
Central District, bruh.
ooh.
Central
I know
Washington.
Yeah.
Lord.
It was.
Right idea.
I'm telling you, it's
Right
in the middle of
idea.
nowhere. All you have is social media, or you gotta go out and meet like people you don't know. Like,
Oh, I
and
wouldn't
I'd
know
rather have
shit.
social media than meet strangers.
31 minutes?
No, that was yesterday. Why? Wait, hold on.
Oh, you don't be on your phone like that.
This is bullshit. I be on Instagram like a motherfucker.
well, you should be
something
happy.
like-
online.
This is per day. Go like week.
Nah, this is. I don't know why
should
my
tell you,
Instagram
like,
ain't
a
even
week.
showing up on here.
Go back.
Okay.
This phone is
I got another
one of my
question
new
for you
ones,
guys.
So I don't.
Okay. It'll show you. It'll
What-
pop up tomorrow and be like, your
It's
last screen
probably
time
7
hours.
hours. Okay.
We're gonna update y'all. I'm gonna text everybody. What was your screen time?
Yeah, put it overhead. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay. What's one thing about adulthood no one warned you about?
The money.
How hard it is.
Yes.
They didn't tell me how expensive it was. My mom said, all right, go to college. What? I had to fend for myself. Never, they don't prepare you for this. They don't prepare you to live on your own. This is what parents need to do. They need to prepare you to live on your own, because it's not the same when you're living in a household where you get fed, where someone takes care of you, right? So I definitely learned how to use my money and how to save it and what not to spend it on and what to spend it on. And you kind of learn how to, budget
Yeah.
and save.
You was working your ass off in college too, bro. Better than me. I didn't
Wiping
have
ass.
no job.
I was wiping ass in college. I was a
It sure
caregiver.
was.
I was a caregiver, bro. I was
Girl,
wiping the old
see,
lady
that's
butt.
one thing I'm scared to start doing.
That's crazy.
What, caregiving?
Yes, because my major is nursing, so
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
My brain be hurting, and then when you gotta do other stuff, it's like you either doing what she said or you cutting. It's a lot, Y'all know how nurses work.
Once I learned nurses wiped ass, I gave it up as an option
Oh
completely.
my goodness.
Completely.
That's
And
like-
you gotta clean up throat. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
So what has adulthood taught you?
I don't know. I feel like it made you appreciate your parents so much more. Like, not only were you taking care of yourself, but you take care of another being. And I have 6 younger siblings. What? Raised by a single mom.
Oh.
I don't
Man,
understand.
I don't know how she did that.
She got super
I have
strong
5
woman.
like altogether. My mom had 5 children altogether, so I get that.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you rich.
Okay.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I be waking
I
up
got
like
10 siblings, but
she took us to school. She made sure we was eating.
Yeah.
She took us to practice school.
Man,
made sure
shout
we
out to
ate.
our parents.
Yeah.
Got clothes, paid bills. I'm like,
I say
girl.
that all the time though. I'm nothing without my family. I wouldn't be sitting right here without my
Man.
family.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, every
It wasn't
video,
for my
everything.
mom.
I'm nothing without my family. I gotta give them their credit every time. My family, my friends, they do their big one. They definitely support me. But yeah, I don't know how our parents used to do it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's also the school system. They should have taught us how to use money.
no, the school system ain't teaching us nothing we need to know.
They teach about the
Besides
past.
private
They teach
school.
about the past. I don't like
They
slavery
teach
happened.
about
I get it.
but how
Right. Teach me about money. I need to know
Yeah.
that
history
now.
they be telling
What
us
about the
in middle
economy?
school and
Can I
high
learn
school ain't
economics?
even real.
Yeah, and then they're trying to take away history and stuff now.
And
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Like I get
very
science, but like when am I using science day to day?
I was
Just
good
have it in
at
the back of your
science
mind
too.
or
That's
something.
Like you
I
know,
hated
like
science.
ooh,
I think that
it's
the hardest
true.
thing I learned
girl.
in adulthood.
you just gotta be into it.
Yeah, for sure.
I hated science. Actually, I liked
like
fun science. I hated
What's cool,
biology.
yeah.
But what did adulthood teach me? Shit. It's hard. Like
Yeah.
this, like every day you gotta get up and you gotta get to it. There's
You do.
there's only so much sitting on your ass that you can do before it starts to show up as a negative effect on your life. And it's like for me, I lived with my mom for up until I went to college at 20, 21, stayed in the dorm, whatever. But my biggest battle was like, I didn't ever want to have to pay bills. I couldn't imagine coming up out of a
My
couple
money supposed to be
bands.
for my hair and my
Right,
girly
like,
makeup
coming
stuff.
out of bed for my apartment.
Yeah.
You want me to pay for my apartment? That's crazy. So
Yeah,
like
girl,
after I got over
girls.
that, I got over that and was like, you know what, I get it now. Like, working for the things you want actually brings you satisfaction. Because for me, I dealt with like depression and stuff, but once I got up off my ass, depression couldn't even find me.
Yeah.
Because I was too busy in a whole different space and finding God too.
Yeah.
See God and the rest will follow. Amen.
Yeah. That's really all I did. That's what fixed me.
One thing though, depression might have left, but anxiety got my ass.
Anxiety
got me.
Somebody's literally watching me. What the fuck?
I feel like when you become an adult, this might be everybody, but it might not. Just depends on how you were raised and, you know, to take things in. But I feel like a lot of people go through depression and anxiety once they leave their homes. Because it's now you're getting mad at yourself for trying to figure out something that you don't know how to do. Yeah. And it drives you crazy because then you're like,
that's
like you're saying, like you thought, you know, I spend my money on myself. And then when it's time to like, oh, I got to pay bills. And that money starts subtracting after all these hours you just worked slaving away.
Yeah.
They make you work 40 hours a day to pay you 12 or a week. Yeah. They make you work 40 hours a week. And you get like $1,200 for 2 weeks, and your rent's like $3,000. It's just, you know, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Because then
there's a lot of struggling. A lot more struggling than when we're told. You know how they always say, enjoy your childhood while you're having. We're like, I want to be an adult though. You look like you having fun. No, they're struggling. Mentally especially. Like, a lot of things don't show up on the outside, but I don't know any adult that got it so figured out that they're like, oh, no, this life shit is nothing. Like, it's so... It takes a lot out of you. It should too, though, because it's like if life isn't draining you, I don't know if you're doing anything. That's all I know. I get my ass up and I go to work. I be tired, but if I don't go to work, I don't get no money. If I don't got no money, I'm gonna be mad. I don't want to be mad. I'm gonna get some money.
Just gotta slave away for a little bit and use the little bit of money you have to invest into whatever you want to do.
I'm sorry guys. Do what you love, okay? There's not a day in my life where I don't include something that I love doing. Like, even though I have to go to work, I work at somewhere where I get to see free concerts. I work somewhere that has local businesses that I've gained mentors and people that invest in me. So it's like, even working for other people waters me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't drain me. So I think that adulthood has taught me to prioritize joy. And finding that and being grateful.
Like, for example, if you're into clothes and you're working at McDonald's, you need to go to the mall and apply for one of those mall jobs to learn how retail works and learn about clothes and how it comes in, come out. You know, there's definitely stuff you can do to get more knowledge about what you want to do.
Exactly.
Okay, since we're talking about adulthood, what's something you thought you'd have figured out by now, but no?
I thought I would figure out the money part.
That's literally what I was gonna say. The money. It's just it goes.
You're calculating.
You get it and it goes.
Yeah, you calculate. You make like, oh, I'm gonna make $20,000 a year. Where the $20,000 at?
And if it ain't one thing, it's another.
I thought I would have that figured out by now.
Like, no matter how much you think that you're prepared for something, you can't. Like, life is so unexpected. I feel like it's always something. God damn.
Something. It was like, God,
up on you. Testing me so bad.
They
I
say,
just got here.
when you think you're doing good, something will come and just bite you in the ass.
Yes.
And try to bring you down. It's the universe trying to
That's the devil.
You can't be walking around missing the ass cheeks, so you got to get it together.
Yeah. What you thought you had figured out by now?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't really try to, anything I don't know well enough to get a scientific answer for some type of proof, I don't think about too much. Like, I think what I did figure out was that I'm not really going to know anything at all. Like, my entire life, I'm going to be on what's next, what's going on. And that's just by observing, like, other people who are way older than me. I got this lady that comes to my job, she's like 60-something. She's all over the fucking place. She don't got no debt, though, you know what I'm saying? She's a widow and she's been through shit, but she's all over the place. But other than that, it's like, she got a dog, she got a crib, she's chilling, she want to move to California, she want to do whatever, you know. But at the end of the day, we're all gonna always be like, okay, is this right? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this life shit right?
As long as you're living the life that makes you happy, you're doing life right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, there's no right way to live a life as long as you're living. I would have thought by now I'd have the content creator part figured out. Honestly,
It's not
out of all the
easy.
videos I've ever made, I would think the amount of videos I've made, I would have had it figured out right now. And I would have been in a position different. I remember I used to make videos. I used to record myself and just talking to myself. I used to be like, "Yeah, when I turn 23, I'm moving to da 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 da." I'm still here. But like, you think, like, you try to push yourself. But, if your words don't match your actions, you ain't gonna go nowhere.
Actions speak louder than words, and I say this every day. Every time somebody says something and it don't match what they be saying, I just be like, your actions ain't matching your words.
Somebody told me too recently, they was like, an object in motion will stay in motion, an object not in motion will stay not in motion. And that, I heard that when I was like sitting on my ass, and I was like, I don't feel like getting up. It was like, well,
You gonna stay in
motion? And after that, I was like, man, that's actually great advice. Like, if I get up, I'm gonna feel way better once I'm on my feet. I just have to get myself, I have to push myself to get there. An adult is a word like a child is a word. I think that we're all just bigger children with more responsibility.
I mean, if you think about it,
lose that part of ourselves.
What, you're 23, you're 23. That means you're 5 years old as an adult. I'm 3 years old as an adult. You're 1 year old as an adult. Like,
I start adulting from 20, actually. Personally, I think it starts at 20. And this is the thing, it's like when you're a child, you're not your own person. Like, you're being raised by somebody, you're being told everything. Everything you know is based on what has been given to you in your space and your circumstances and your surroundings. So like, once you get to a certain age, I counted 20 because even as a 19, 18, you're so fucking young. Like, you're still a little ass kid. They tell you 18, but that's nothing.
that's real.
And so it's like now I'm a baby. Like, I'm learning about myself.
And then you hear
I'm
that all
learning
the
what
time,
I
like,
love.
you really are.
I'm unlearning things that don't fuel me in a positive way. And it's like, I think a lot of people skip that step where it's like you don't have to stay connected to the things that you were brought up in. Like, you can separate yourself from that type of upbringing.
Yeah, they say that's like your subconscious. And then when you get older, you realize like your conscious, like, you start to realize the things that your subconscious was really into. Like when you, like you're saying, like when you're raised, they teach you what's right from wrong, how to do something. And you think that's the only way to do it until you get into a position where you're like, that's not the only way. My family got mad at me because I didn't want to finish college because they said, you have to go to college to be successul.
College
is not
doesn't work out for everyone, and half of the people that are rich in this industry they didn't go to college.
And half the people that
80% of people don't use their degrees.
Half the people that's telling you to go to school didn't go to school themselves. So
I feel like if you go to college, I'm sorry.
Oh no, they're fine.
If you go to college, you should only go to college for like stuff that you need to go to college for. I don't know how
that's what I always say.
Sense, but
I think that college is like a really great experience. I mean, even what I did in community college, like there's so many networking opportunities, especially if you're in a field where if you actually are taking a degree in something that you are really interested in, you'll find so many other like-minded people where you can connect and learn something new from your peers. But it's also so many student resources that you get. You get free shit, but you also like the stuff that faculty has for you and stuff. I think that if you want to go to college, you should, even if it's for a year, just to have an experience. Because even Central, I was there for a year, but I love that school. It had great gym.
My cousin was pretty good.
She
did the same thing.
There wasn't enough Negroes for me, but I was in the fashion program. I mean, everybody has their own experience.
It's what you make it,
Yeah, and I mean, I met Ashanti, and Ashanti had already like 30 friends, so I was already locked in.
It's a small town. You can meet a lot of people. Like, you can definitely network. Like, I wish I was like so strong with my brand at the time, because the money would have been there if that was the case. I'm saying, like, I'm not saying don't go to college, but like you're saying, go if you need to go, but also go for the experience, because it also teaches you how to live along. It teaches you how to, if you want to go to the grocery store and cook, you got to know how much money you got to spend it, because not a lot of people in college work.
And you have more room for making mistakes.
What do they say? You get like the first 15 pounds when you're your freshman year of college, because you eat so much ramen
all that fast food, or like,
you don't know how to spend your money in the dang school food and stuff like that.
It gets tiring.
It's definitely an experience, because you definitely learn how to live on your own. I would say that's how I learned how to live on my own, and like start to pay my rent and how to like balance the money there. So it definitely was an experience of how to live on your own, I would say.
Yeah.
Versus just like, oh, you're 18, get out of my house, go live somewhere else on your own. Like if you go to college, you can be with other people who are literally in the same position as you, learning to live on their own, and you can learn from them. And
also, a lot of people like get mad about how when you need an entry-level job, you low-key need experience. You get it in college. Those 2 years of experience, you get in college. You like, depending on your degree, if you're doing communications, you're gonna learn about broadcasting in class. So as soon as you leave, you get an entry-level job with 2 years of experience. But you also don't need college if you have great networking skills, and you can say, hey, can I shadow you and learn how to do this in your field? I don't need no money, no compensation. I just want to see what works and how it works. So
that's a really good idea. I don't know. I feel like certain things though that people go to school for, like you can't get jobs for certain things. It's like, oh, you need to have like experience, but it's like, bro, I just graduated. Like, where am I gonna get the experience from? You're supposed to give me the experience.
It's about leveraging. Everything's about leveraging. You can always put yourself ahead of the competition. If you expect the handout, you'll always stay behind competition. But if you go and say, you know what, one of my mentors told me, he was working in a studio and he wanted to learn about using the studio, but he was an intern or an assistant, and so the only time he seen the person he was interning working was when he was working with other artists. So he paid him for a session and said, I want you to teach me this stuff, instead of saying, hey, since I'm here, can you talk me through this while you're in the middle of a recording session? So it's like
don't be entitled.
Put yourself, like, respect people's professions. Respect that people work for this shit to make their life go longer. Like, I mean, to take care of their life. So, showing up like you appreciate the fact that you can get help is really important. And it's way more respected in any industry.
Also, do something like they were saying, like you love. I know a lot of people go to college based off their parents' decisions. Like, you need to go and be a doctor to be rich to provide for the family.
Yeah. And don't live your life trying to please somebody else, because you're never going to get anywhere.
There's so many things out there. One of my closest friends wanted to be a doctor because her family told her to be a doctor, and now she's like, I don't even want to be this. I want to be a content creator and a business owner, and that's like a whole different, field.
Two different things.
Yeah. So always do stuff for you. Remember that. Put yourself first. If you want to learn something,
put me first,
you literally go learn it. Go on. I gotta put myself first, Lucius. But literally, go to YouTube and search what you want to do and learn about what you want to do. And then from there, you'll figure out if you need college or not.
And then go to networking spaces and go where people are doing it.
Get off the phone, go outside.
Don't like, YouTube University is incredible. Getting the background fundamental knowledge and on your own is incredible, but if you're not going into spaces where people are doing the work, if you're not learning from somebody that already did what you want to do, you're behind the competition. You're not doing bad, you're just not gonna get as far as you are seeing the people that you're comparing yourself to. So
never compare yourself
take those extra steps, do the extra work. It's hard, but it's worth it, and it'll show. You'll see the difference between you saying, you know what, I'm going to wait till it happens, and then saying I'm going to make it happen. Yeah,
because waiting is not going to do anything. Knowledge is key. Nothing. You need to learn how to do it. That way you know how to do it.
Right. Go understand the main terms that people use, the jargon that's used in the spaces. So when you walk in there, you're not clueless. You know what I'm saying? If I go in a studio, I know what Pro Tools is. I know what all types of DAWs are and how to, the basics of producing and chords and stuff. If I don't, they're going to look at me like I'm stupid and actually get the fuck out. Because then they got to over-explain.
You dog walking.
That too, But nobody wants to over-explain simple concepts in any field because you're taking away time from what could actually be happening.
Your research for
or even if you go to say you're a creator and you go to a creative event, know who's going to be there at the event and try to talk to those people because those people are experienced and learn from them and kind of network.
Yeah, networking.
Put yourself in a position. No one's just going to come up to you and talk to you because you're there.
It's what you know and who you know. They say it's not what you know, that's bullshit. If you don't know nothing, you're not going nowhere.
That is real. Connection is everything. How do you know when it's time to cut someone off?
They show you.
Yeah.
They show you.
Once you feel like in your head, you feel like you have to talk to someone else about someone else. That's how you know. You need to cut them
off. I should be able to come to you as my friend, as my partner, whatever. And if I feel like every time I'm coming to you, you're either dismissing me or like trying to make yourself right, then we have nothing.
Yeah. And also, if you feel like negative towards someone that is your friend, I feel like that's when you need to either talk to the friend or cut them off. Because if you feel negative towards a friend, it's that there's something going on there. I'm not just gonna be like Fancy. I don't have any reason to hate Fancy. So if I'm hating Fancy and I'm sitting right next to her, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
That's the jealousy I've been talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe jealous for no reason.
Like, it's okay to cut people off. People don't understand. It's okay to cut people off. It's your life. You choose who's in it and who's not.
Yeah.
If you don't like someone,
because best believe everybody's gonna put themselves first and do what's most beneficial for them. So
Another
choose
thing
you.
is, everybody's strangers. We're all strangers. These friendships are made. People can go back to being strangers. Just like when you get in a relationship and break up with someone, you're never gonna see them again. It's just like that.
And just like, at one point in time, you didn't know them, they didn't mean anything to you, and
Yeah, some people come into your life.
You lived your life before without them, and you can live your life afterwards.
Definitely discernment and energy that I use when I'm in any relationship. But it's like you said, put yourself first. So in any room where if I'm putting myself first, I feel also depleted. Like I don't. Cutting people off is so interesting for me because it's like I don't have any attachment to anything so much that I feel like breaking away when I know it's the best for me is hard. But it's like I look at myself, I study like how I'm feeling around this person.
That's
and if
what
I
I'm
have
saying.
to get that far into it, but it's like if I can water you and if I can use you and you can use me, that's great. If there's a whole lot of one-sided using stuff, like I just pay attention. And if it's good, if what we got going is good, that's great. If I feel negative around you, if I always feel depleted, if I always feel like
every time I hang around you,
or just anything that is like every time
I hang around you, I come back to your energy.
I feel drained
damaging your energy
when I stop
hanging out with you. Every time I leave hanging out with you, I feel drained or like, dang, like I had to.
Oh, that's that
bad. Work. It's like it's not meant to be, and it's like
it's the being drained. Like how I feel drained.
Yes, God.
Separation is preparation. So
I like that.
It's okay to cut people off. There's nothing wrong with it. Like you have to move on.
Deserve explanation?
Huh?
Does a cutoff deserve an explanation?
It depends. That's circumstantial.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody like got me jumped, we supposed to be friends. Oh, that was bad.
That's immediate.
My bad. No, that's the real shit. Like, if it's something that quick, no, I don't need to tell you nothing. Bitch, you know what you did. But, if it's like...
you ran off with my car,
you hear someone talking about you or something, you'd be like, okay, well, what are you talking about?
Or you allow somebody else to talk bad about me. You're like, oh, they were saying this. Why do they feel comfortable to say that about me? You're supposed to be my friend.
Right. So, I mean, it depends. Like, sometimes...
Yeah, it does depend on that, actually. I feel like some people are not as, like if I was talking to you guys about one of my friends negatively, some people are not going to be like right there like, don't talk about my friend, da 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 da. Some people are like, okay.
They said,
now let me tell my friend because this person is talking so much about you, you need to know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It just depends who the person is.
Yeah.
But I'll be like hit or miss. I'll be like, I don't know none of that. I feel like you should talk to her. That's what my response is. But like some people are not like, you're in a situation where you're like, this is my friend, talking about my other friend. It's like, it's a kind of...
I've seen it. Don't put me in the middle.
I know, I've seen it in both ways. I've seen it in both ways.
Do you think love or loyalty is more powerful?
Loyalty.
Love or loyalty?
Definitely loyalty.
I think love.
Love can be... so there are two different type of emotions.
Yeah.
It's like if I love my friend and if I love my man. Those are two different type of emotions from like mother love, brother love, sister love. It just depends on how powerful that love is. And if the love is negative or positive. Like if I'm choosing you over my man because my man said don't hang out with them, that's weird.
Yeah.
Versus like, say, I don't know what's a good situation where like love versus loyalty. Like, I want to hang out with my man tonight because we're doing something special versus your friend's birthday. I don't know. That's a horrible explanation.
And your homegirls want you to come out to the club.
I don't know. But it just depends on the situation.
That's a hard question.
Yeah, it depends on the situation, but and like how that energy is carried with the love and the loyalty.
Yeah, I think I know in the Bible it talks about like different types of love, but there's like agape love, which is brotherly love and loving your neighbor and stuff like that, and then there's the other types of love that I don't really know because I need to go to Bible study. But I think that both are very important. It's really, that is a hard question because it's like, what are we talking about? In what situation are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you're like loyalty and love. Like, say I have loyalty and love to my man.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's like, how can there be love if there's no loyalty?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes somebody can love you and like, you know, they're not loyal. Like
Naturally.
I
That is-
experienced
Okay,
that.
depends on like the situation. Like you said, like it just depends how you place it.
I mean,
It depends on the love versus
some
the loyalty.
people don't have like that type of loyalty structure within them. Like they've never experienced it. They don't know how to show up in that way. But so their love ends up being like toxic. So it's that one's really tough.
Yeah.
I think love or respect is a better question.
I feel like you can unintentionally love someone, like, you know, grow to love someone, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be loyal to them, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, maybe love, because love
Loyalty
is
to
not-
self.
Yeah. But if you're not loyal to yourself, then you can't be loyal to somebody else
Exactly.
as well.
That's really true. Yeah.
I feel like love is easier to find than loyalty, because somebody can say they love you, but that doesn't mean that they're going to cherish you or be loyal or be faithful or be...
It's like even with people with the relationship with God, it's like they love God, but they're not
They ain't loyal all the
worshiping, they're not
time.
practicing, they're not doing all this. They're just like, oh, I love God. I went to church. I grew up in the
love
church.
God.
I know how to show love. But yeah, so I think if we're gonna act what's more common, definitely love.
Yeah. Because it can also be in a situation like, say, like your parent.
Yeah.
If like they're talking about you or something like that, it's like, well,
Ooh, black
are they
people got
loyal
that
to
bad.
you or do they love
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
They got that shit bad, boy.
It just depends. Like it just depends on the situation.
Yeah.
I would say it depends on the energy from both and how they collide.
Okay, what's your most embarrassing story that you can laugh at now?
The most
Shit.
embarrassing story that I can laugh at now.
It's embarrassing.
Me too.
I want to say this, but I don't know if I want to say this. Okay, like,
You can go first.
oh, damn, I don't know. Okay, so
They can go.
okay, this happened, you know, I'm not going to say when it happened, but I think this boy that I used to talk to and, you know, this man that I used to talk to.
Okay, you scared me.
Next thing you know, I swear I'm like, you know, this is a little, damn, I'm trying not to give too many details. Okay, somebody I used to talk to, and we're just like chopping it up, whatever. And I was like sitting in his car talking to him, whatever. We had like went somewhere, and it's time to leave. So I'm about to like, you know, go with the people that I rode with. Oh my fucking gosh, I can't believe I'm telling this. So,
It must be juicy.
so I had like reached my head in their car to kiss the person, and I had like a drawstring ponytail on.
Yeah.
No, girl.
No.
And they kept pulling my hair the whole night. I don't know why. I'm intoxicated. I'm lit. I'm not thinking nothing of it. When I tell you my ponytail was in their hand and I'm just talking to them and then like I didn't even realize that my ponytail was in their hand. And I'm like,
When you went to kiss?
yes.
Why though? Why was it in his hand? What?
They had grabbed my hair like, you know how like you
Yeah.
kiss?
That little
Yeah.
freaky.
Yeah.
I got it.
Come here, girl.
Okay.
And then I didn't even realize, he was like, look. And I was like, why the fuck would you do that? I didn't even realize my hair was in their hand. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? And they were like, I didn't know it was in your hair. And then I just took my natural hair out. This is before I could just got my hair cut. This is before I got it cut. So I took it out. And they're like, oh, you have like a lot of hair. Like you didn't even need that or whatever. I'm like, that's not the point.
That's
you don't
not
pull
the
the
point.
right fucking
That's
hair
not
out.
My weave is in your hand.
Yeah, like we're not talking about what we got here. We talking about what you got there. Like, why is my ponytail? Oh my god, I'd be sick.
Mind you,
I
we're
have some,
outside of like a place where people are at, but
Yeah.
nobody was there at the time. It was like an after hour, like a hookah bar. We're outside of there.
Thank God it was dark.
Thankfully, it was like I was with like two other people that I came with, and then like he was with that one other person. Nobody really saw it, but I was like, bro.
No, that's crazy.
You
At
can't
least
make
it
that
was
shit
the
up.
one you can like put back on. Right?
Yeah, I literally took it. I put it in my purse and I took my hair. I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I got hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was different.
That's scary.
And that's something you never think could happen. I love my extensions. I've always been an extension girl. I don't care how much hair I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna have me some extensions, but like I never thought it would be in somebody's hand.
That's probably a black girl's worst nightmare. Is your weave
Ponytail.
falling out. No, just your weave falling out your head.
I ain't gonna lie, tracks
I've
hitting the
seen
ground.
that.
That's one thing,
Have
but
you
if a
ever,
motherfucker
like,
got your
laid your
ponytail,
wig down thinking it's down and you take your wig band off and it just goes,
Man,
or like
my
not
gosh.
falls back, but it like.
one time I was at dance practice at my college, and we're doing kip ups where you like lay down and like throw yourself up.
Oh no,
And
your
my
wig fell off.
I did it so hard. I said whoop. The wig said bang and went forward, and it was still staying on my head. Mind you, my school's like all like white girls, so they're like laughing at me. And I'm like, my cap is out, my hair is out.
Oh my god.
And I was like, ooh, put it right back down, tucked it in. I was like, you guys didn't see that, right? They're like,
No, of course not.
what was that?
Bro, oh my god, I had a story.
I'm like, girl.
I literally had a story. It's gone now.
Yeah, me too.
Yo, sorry, your hair being flipped up.
That wasn't
your hair
embarrassing.
being
It was just funny, but like, damn, I'm like, what? I didn't do embarrassing.
that
I
shit.
don't really regret stuff. Though. I'd be just funny with stuff.
I don't know. I wasn't embarrassed at the time either, but like if you talk about it, it's like,
Yeah.
bitch, your hair was somebody's hand.
It's that. That's
Unfortunately,
yeah.
You got hair, that don't matter.
Yeah.
yeah, but man, luckily I could just take it out the ponytail and I, had a little something. But what if my ponytail was this big?
Yeah, what if you didn't have hair? What if it was like braided in a little braids, like you know how they do like the braided ponytails? Like, ooh, damn.
Man,
That would have been sad.
I feel like I should be bad. I couldn't even be mad because like I knew it wasn't intentional, but I'm like,
How you? What? I'm just trying to figure out how good the kiss was.
I mean, she's actually intoxicated. She must have been deep into it.
My
I was,
God.
and I'm like, bitch, you didn't feel that shit.
And he was out all night. He was probably like nothing getting loose a little
Yes,
bit.
bro. I'm like, no.
I have one that's like, I was in elementary school, but I remember it because it was embarrassing. I was just walking down the little tables with the trays.
I have one too.
I had my milk, them chocolate milks and then little apple juice
Yeah.
and whatever. You set it down. Everybody, for some odd reason, was doing the little water bottle flip things, but with the milk cartons.
Yeah.
Someone just decided to do it so hard, y'all. I had a silk press, fresh silk press.
Oh, I got another embarrassing story. Fuck.
So it just goes up, down, boom, like a movie scene.
Damn.
The whole cafeteria goes. I was like, I didn't even know they was looking or
that's
seeing
crazy.
it. The whole cafeteria. Like, there should be no reason why I remember that.
Yeah.
To this
Man,
day.
that curl started curling up.
I went to I had to go hide.
When I was, oh my God, when I was little, it was embarrassing to me. Oh my God, it was so bad. But we went to Disney World in Orlando. And so there was like a Mickey Mouse house and a Minnie Mouse house. And so in the Mickey house, you could walk in, it's like the shape of his shit in the show. You could walk in, they got a little rail and then a bike. And so obviously, to a grown-ass adult, you would know you can't cross that. But then they had a little Mickey Mouse statue and a TV. So I was a curious child. I wanted to know what was going on. Their TV had good news. And so I climbed my ass over the pillar to see what's on the TV. The TV started doing the and the alarm started going off, and I was like, oh my God. I walked back over, the white dude was like, guess you weren't supposed to do that, huh? I was pissed. I got the fuck out of there. I was mad.
Mine is kind of, it's like a little bit embarrassing, but not as much as embarrassing. So I used to do track in high school, and I was really good at it. And the track team would watch me at practice. So one time we were doing long jump drills, and they had the block. They put this little like, kind of like stool thing to help you like just step on the stool and then jump into the pit. But one time I went a little too hard and I jumped on the box, getting ready to jump into the pit. And I put my foot a little bit to the end of the box where the box flipped and my back said, "Tink," and I fell in the box. I felt like this and then I fell into the pit.
Oh my Jesus. Your face in the sand?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
So I like that now, yeah, because it's like everybody watching that one. So yeah. Injured.
Goodness.
Was injured.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
crazy.
this got me
How many days out of practice? How many days you had
Not
of
that
memories?
much. I was just fine. Like, but like, you
Yeah.
like, damn, like, you a little tough with it. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'll redo the drill.
You know when you're a kid and you get into a fight and then you like hold it in and then somebody asks you what's wrong and it just starts pouring out. You like,
Man, you try to hold it.
yeah.
But damn, that's about it. I feel like one time, back in my middle school, back in Arizona. So this is during the time I was like, I got bullied like my whole time I was there, right? So there's this guy I had a crush on. He happened just to be the popular kid. And he was like, not with the bullying, like he wasn't like those kids who were bullying me, but he knew that I was getting bullied or whatever. And one time, I was playing basketball, he trying to show off. And I saw him and I was playing basketball with like the boys or whatever. And I forgot what happened, but I was gonna go do a layup, and some guy like try to, hit the ball, and he hit me really hard, so hard that I was going up. Hit me. I flung backwards like this.
Damn.
Hit my head.
Girl.
Just a
Girl, how many times
Just a
you
ball.
Ridiculousness.
You was
I was like this. I was like, bang, and I was like, hi. And then concussion straight up. I was like, fuck.
Damn.
Oh no,
Oh
that
my
sounds
God.
like painful.
It was, but you try to, when you're like athletic, you try to be as strong as you possibly can be.
One time I did a talent show and it was so bad.
I
I was in what?
I was
Fifth?
supposed to be in a talent show. I never did it.
I was in like 5th or 6th grade. I had tried out for it. They let me in. And then I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to do it. The day of it. She was like, no, you made a commitment. You need to go. And the whole time I just did cartwheels. I did a little backhand walkover. And then the next day they was like, I mean, it was good. All you do is cartwheels. I was like, bitch.
Kids be so mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, where are those kids at now? I don't see it as often. Like, they don't stand on it now. But I mean, I feel like there are some mean
I
adults,
think
but-
bullying should stay in schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
never mind.
Sorry.
Well,
Not in a way.
It was worth it for
Not
me,
in
but
not in
like a way where
no
people are gonna,
severe way, but character building is important.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
gotta help you learn about yourself, man. I got bullied. I bullied. It happens. You know what I'm saying? But these
Yeah.
kids that'll be
Eventually
doing the
gotta
extra shit. The problem is, like, I guess phones and stuff now. Like back in the day, we used to bully people regular.
That
You know what I'm saying?
cyberbullying is crazy.
Yeah, cyberbullying goes a
That's 'cause
little
they
too
behind the
far.
screen, they
Yeah,
say.
Then
you can make fake
kids, they be wearing
accounts.
all this designer stuff now. Like, hold on, I'm scared of you.
Yeah. Why you got more money than me and you're a
Yeah.
fucking child, bro? That's irritating.
Bro, those bullies on the TV that used to be rich bullying little poor kids was crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
Like
that.
facing the toilet bullying is kind of, that's insane. But like a
When you're
couple
being
mean
harassed,
words,
it's like a little crazy.
I feel like a couple mean words ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
Kendrick.
I don't really care for either.
Well, yeah, but I listen to Drake more than
Drake
Kendrick.
is gay. Nothing wrong with gay people. Let me change my
Drake
phrase.
is gay.
Let me change
Gag,
my
bro.
phrase. He's a white man that doesn't understand it. And I just hate Drake. Honestly, there's nothing. I don't have. I love Drake. Let me back up. His music is not bad. He's got great music.
He's a lyric.
I've never been a hater. The problem with Drake is that he's lost. Okay, he's a culture vulture.
He is lost. I agree
He's
with that
a- he's
because
a
his
lost
music is
man.
not the same as it used to be.
Yeah,
I feel
like
like he's
he-
trying to be too
Old
much like
Drake-
this generation versus.
Old Drake,
His
I'll vouch for. New Drake,
Okay,
You lost
I still
it.
agree with that one, but
You know?
now he's here. Not,
Yeah.
yeah.
He made it here. He made it where he was saying he made it
right.
to.
If I'm being honest, Kendrick won the rap battle.
Definitely.
I do enjoy both of their music, though. I can't lie.
I would say if I had to pick if I had to say, pick someone to play right now, I'd play Drake. I feel like he's a lyric. He will say
Lyricist,
he's a
yeah.
lyricist. But
Yeah.
Drake is like
Catchy.
catchy. I'm trying to be on my vibe. I'm not gonna be like
Drake is for
talking about
the
it.
consumers, and Kendrick is for.
well, it just depends on the song,
I like both of them.
I like
I'm just talking
Pick-
shit.
I like both.
Drake.
I'm not really one or the other.
I just don't like. I don't like Drake's personality. I don't know the man personally, but based on the lit person in the pictures and then the acting like.
based off what you know.
Yeah, based off what I see.
He be embarrassing me sometimes.
You know, it really just be his.
he got the picture
How he
like,
be showing up? Yeah, I can't. That's a man that takes selfie with two ponytails and kissing their lips out just rubbed me the wrong way. But the music is fine. The lyrics are great. I just can't stand that man. So it's personal.
Okay.
I'm separating the art from the artist though.
What is the most mentally unbalanced or deranged thing that you've done as an adult so far?
I've screamed at myself in the mirror because I was just like going through it. Like sometimes I will yell at myself for not, it's that
Get it
voice-
together.
It's my conscience yelling at me to get something together. When you really think about it, it's kind of crazy. You're with your mind like every day, like it's you. So eventually, when you're talking to yourself,
I talk to
kinda
myself all
concerning.
day long.
I jumped out of a plane when bungee jumping, but I don't look like that's
That's
unhinged.
fun. I mean, that looks
I
fun.
followed
That's
a
fun.
boy to college, and now I'm in debt. So that's unhinged.
Oh,
That would be
okay,
unhinged,
period.
yeah.
But I had a great experience, and I made a lifetime friend. You know, I be thinking about it. I be like, if I didn't follow that nigga, I would never met Ashanti.
Literally,
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to do what I had to do. Okay.
Okay, so what's your love language?
Gift giving.
All of them.
Yeah, I would have to say all. But if I had
I'm
to
very
say,
physical touch. Like I'm such a like I done touched you 30 times since we've been here. I'm so like touchy and like huggy. I don't know.
what is it like? Gift giving, affirmation.
Words of
Yeah, words of
affirmation.
affirmation. How many times I called you guys pretty? I'm like, oh my god, you guys
Yeah.
look so good. Words
I
of
think mine
affirmation
might
and
be-
physical touch.
Acts of service, physical
I like
touch,
all of
and
them.
quality time.
I would say quality time is mine. The more time I spend with you, the more these other love languages can form. But like, time is everything. You're here for a certain amount of time, and being able to hang out with the people, the person you love for a while, like it's just fun.
I think mine is, if I had to choose,
All of them.
Yeah, they're like all good.
they're really
They're
they're
all
all
good, but my main
important
one's
because
gift
I need
giving,
to
'cause,
spend
like,
time with you.
If
But
I
I
see
can't-
something you like, I'm like, oh, you want it? Okay.
Yeah, I love giving.
I like thoughtfulness, for
especially
sure.
like
Yeah.
birthdays and stuff.
Okay, wait. What is like the love language you like to receive, and what is the one you should like to give?
I love gifts. I love that.
Gifts. Send over.
Yeah. And I like physical touch. I don't know. I feel like sometimes like I have a lot of friends, like I'm so like and like it can be like overbearing sometimes, so I feel like I have to be mindful, like okay, like not everybody likes to hug
Yeah,
and stuff like
I
that.
feel like mine, the one that I give is words of affirmation. I can preach. I can preach a lot, and then the
too,
one
yeah.
like I love to get is time, like they're saying.
I think I like to give. I'm definitely a gift giving type of person. I think I like acts of service. Like I really appreciate any person, but especially like with my man, to be able to handle business because I'm such a
Yeah.
go getter and I'm such a.
be able to
I
just
put
sit back.
myself in
It need to
a
be
lot
equaled
of
out.
Yeah,
situations, and it's like I don't like. I'm gonna do as much as I can for them as well, but I've experienced like a man not knowing how to take care of me. So it's really important that if there's a moment where I need to fall back for a second, I can rely on
Yeah.
that person because otherwise, I don't really know what you do.
yeah, especially when you're going through
When you
like,
be here.
yeah, especially when you're down. It's like I need someone to be there to pick me up because right now I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down. Like I need someone else to be there to pick me
Yeah.
up, and it's just like it's nice.
So
to
would you
have.
take a cheater back? Would any of you guys take a
No.
cheater back
No.
if they swore they never did it
I mean,
again?
you say no,
Hell
but it happens.
no.
I can't even lie. It happens.
It does happen, but
Because like
I'm gonna
most
say
of
no
our
too.
parents took our fathers
dads,
back.
Yeah,
and
we wouldn't be
all-
here
We wouldn't be here
if our parents didn't take our fathers.
Yeah,
back.
but
Yeah.
like think about what would you
If
do?
I ain't had no
like
kids,
I
ain't
say
taking
no.
them
Now I'm
back.
saying no, but like it happens.
It does happen.
I feel like I feel like if you have, I don't know. I don't know. I might be a single mother. I'm not gonna lie, because if
You
we
gotta
have
stand up
kids,
and don't let him walk over you.
yeah, if we have kids and you're cheating on me, bitch, leave.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
no,
don't even
that's
want to be here for your kids.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
But like,
What
no,
are you
I would
doing?
never take a cheater back because for you to just not, it's like you're spitting in my mouth and I'm just swallowing.
If I
it.
was,
Like,
if
I'm
we
just
was
fine
married for
with it,
like 50 years, I'd take them back.
What?
But if, for
Yeah,
real.
no, that's
For
all
sure.
the people that are married for 50 years.
Yeah,
and
somebody
12
there's
got
a
there,
fidelity.
yeah, you
somewhere.
gotta go
Not
through
They
all
don't
the
tell
of
that
it.
part though. They don't tell that part.
They
You
don't
cheated
tell
30
it.
times with Brittany. They don't tell that.
Ooh-wee.
Why the fuck did you
is
cheat
me
on
right now.
Brittany?
If I got cheated,
Okay, that's not a little too direct.
if I got cheated on, why? Like, and we was in a relationship for 13 years, I'm gonna be like, yep, it's done. Like, obviously, it's gonna be hard to get over
And act
it.
like you don't care, and that's the best way.
Cause I'm like, bitch, I'm still me. Like, let's go outside. Like, you
Yeah,
forget
I'm still
I'm a
her.
single person. Like,
Yeah.
I can go do stuff for other people. Like, it doesn't matter. But like, that's just me
You don't
though.
stop the
I'm not
show, yeah.
like you know. Like, if you cheat on me, that's how I know you're not loyal and you don't love me. That's all you provide for me is your loyalty and your love. Like, come on now. That's
Yeah.
what makes us to make more people.
Oh no, that's a lot.
Did you guys watch Love Island?
Yeah, girl, yeah.
You guys,
I did.
I
yeah?
did.
I did.
No, I wasn't keeping up with it, but I just kept up. I'm like,
How do you guys feel about Huda? Like, was her
I feel like
behavior okay or no? I feel like everybody's like
50-50.
normalizing it. They're like, oh,
Trash,
she's such a baddie, so
dumb.
it's okay.
Trash.
No.
just because you're a baddie doesn't mean anything.
I feel like she
could be the
is
prettiest
very
bitch, but
emotionally
right.
immature. She's
I
very
think-
emotionally immature.
I think she's not healed.
She's a
and
hypocrite.
I think she's
sorry.
insecure.
Yeah.
She's insecure. So a lot of the things she does comes from like her not loving herself fully and
And her
always
people
looking for validation. And when she doesn't know how to deal with consequences of her actions. Like I even know personally because of the experience I went through where it was like I always felt like somebody was attacking me, but it's like instead of looking at it from being attacked, looking at it as a learning lesson or as a growth experience.
Like
Like
constructive criticism, yeah.
yeah, I couldn't take that. I used to be an extremely defensive person, so it's like now looking at her, I don't like the way she acts.
But I still like her, yeah.
But, you know, I have to give people credit for being a human before I do anything else. So I think she needs to work on healing before she ever does some shit like going
and take
to
accountability. Accountability is very important.
Yeah.
I feel like she
just had a lot of growing
and
to
that's
do.
the
She's
part
really
that makes
young.
people not like her. Like I don't dislike her, but you know, she don't take
I don't
accountability
like
for her
her.
actions.
Alondra was
I
definitely
didn't watch the
wrong
show,
when she
yeah.
aired out her stuff, but
Alondra,
Huda displayed that behavior so many times and it was okay and it was normalized. As soon as Alondra did it, because she's a black girl, it was like, oh, she's so wrong. But it's like, no, you guys just put a stereotype on black women. Let's be for real.
Yeah. And I mean, I think my biggest thing for the show, especially when people started getting irritated, it's like, as a black woman, I know what it's like to grow up in a house where they say, stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Or,
Those are fighting
where
words.
you, literally, like, you know, or
Is that a threat?
or being told, like, feeling as if crying is a sign of weakness and is a sign of you losing a part of yourself instead of it being empowering in the place where you know, where somewhere, instead of it being a safe emotion to express, it feels like you're putting yourself in a very bad, hard situation by showing that you know, are emotional. But in their homes, you know, especially like Latina cultures where they're way more expressive and stuff like that, and or maybe I don't really understand any other culture except black culture personally, but in other people's spaces, you know, they are catered to when they're emotional, or they're not like chastised for crying. So it looked like, oh, they're hard, mean people, but it's like, I can't show you this side of me. I don't know.
I was never
like,
allowed to.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable, like, expressing this part of me.
That's real.
You know, so just as a black woman, it was very irritating because there's people, just as I don't understand Latina culture, like Latin culture, or whatever, Arab culture and stuff like that, those people don't understand what it's like in the homes that we grew up in. So I had to honestly get away from like chat forums and shit like that. It was pissing me off.
She explained it very well.
That I couldn't do it, but Shelly and Alandria,
But I also feel like the internet shouldn't be putting them against each other at the same time. I feel like she can be wrong and she can be wrong, but like why do y'all gotta make it this big thing? Like, you know, but definitely hold Huda accountable. Like y'all are trying to you're trying to hold Shelly and Landry accountable, but not Huda, and then it's like y'all are putting them against each other, and it's like
instead of like accepting like everybody can be wrong, everybody can have good moments and bad moments. Like that's the point of growth and being human. Like I'm supposed to mess up. I shouldn't be perfect. That's the red flag. You know what I mean? So them parading Huda as this perfect girl because she's so this and that. Like no, she's a little mentally screwed. Like Shorty's a single mom. Her niggas don't. She feel like she can't even be upfront about being a mother, and she went on a dating show that's on television, and like it's just a lot of pieces wasn't coming together for me. So, you know, a lot of people need to heal. You know, give them space for that. I don't appreciate her actions, but even when she pulled Pepe. The bitch was weird. That's weird. How are you gonna be mad that? Anyways, don't get me started. I don't want to talk about
that show's a whole rabbit hole.
We need to have a reunion watch party.
We should.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it comes out soon. A reunion watch party.
I think I just saw them do the reunion, like the outfits.
Yeah. And stuff like how do you guys feel about Nick Alandria?
I think Alandria likes black men. I think she loves black men, and I think she's having a hard time with this white man, but he probably loves her really good.
I think he's treating her great.
Yeah, I think he treats her nice.
Cute. They just want to. I got him on social media.
I think
But he's doing what a lot of black men don't do, and maybe she'll end up, you know.
She wanted her country boy. She knew what she wanted. Unfortunately, Taylor was a little bitch ass nigga, but I'm sorry. I know I cuss a lot, but it be pissing me off. But I
don't think she was wrong. It's just how he went about it.
I think she's gonna experience a really huge culture shock. I think that as a black woman from Alabama, she knows what she wants.
Yeah, and she's from Alabama. That's a whole different, you know, ball game.
Yeah.
I think he went out with Taylor to go like try to be a countryman. It said something like she wants a countryman. I'm gonna be one or something like that.
But you know, Nick is from Florida. So he's
I see his own videos pop up.
Yeah, and he be saying stuff like he be saying black like Ebonic slang, but in his white voice. So you can kind of tell like what did he say?
Sauce.
He a little saucy, like you know, in a good way. So I think that's why she's more comfortable with him. Like you can tell when a white boy, you know, is not like you know.
You listen to
without it being kind of like a fetish thing, but more like I literally, this is like, he probably went to a high school, play football with a bunch of niggas. Like, you know, it happens like that. So
Okay. This is my last question for real.
Okay.
So Bad Baby. She says she grew up around black people. I want to say she said the N word, which is beyond me. But she says she grew up around black people and stuff like that. Nick, I mean, it seems that he grew up around black people, but it's like completely different. So she is wrong. I feel like for a lot of things, only because Nick grew up around black people. He's not trying to. I don't know.
I feel like
it's deeper.
I feel like it depends on
She's
what
different.
type of
That's
black
two
people you
different
grew
people.
up around.
No.
it's about who you trying to portray yourself as. You know what I'm
She
saying?
said like something about like her dad being black.
Yeah.
She's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't get me started. I'm gonna start saying slurs.
But I don't think
she was
that
back
she
when we were
should be,
kids and
like,
we were watching YouTube.
saying that word.
Okay. I know I keep saying last question, but how do you feel about non-black people saying the N-word? It's
I don't like it.
normalized.
We
now.
don't even like black people saying it, and I've said it this whole
I'm sorry.
show. Like,
I don't care.
I think
you're not
that
black.
Samoans say it a lot here.
Yeah,
do.
a lot of Samoans and Hispanic people say it, and it's just like, whoa, what did you just say? Like,
I think
Relax.
for
I'm
me,
like, calm down. I'd be like, relax. You threatening me?
I think just in a
Yeah.
realistic standpoint, like it is such a widely used word,
Why is it
especially
even
in
said?
music and in television. And even though it's by black people, this is music that all types of people listen to. And naturally, you're gonna repeat what you hear constantly and
That's so
constantly.
funny.
So I don't give anybody like a pass. I don't get, especially non-black people, but I don't choose to let that type of shit bother me. Like you saying
It's
that
everywhere.
word, especially if it's not around me. Like I'm not putting nothing on that. But I make sure people know, don't come in my space thinking you about to be saying nigga and
Watch
you're
your
not
mouth.
black. You know
Watch your
what you do
mouth.
in your own free time when I'm not in that room. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not telling you what to do at all. But as far as being in my space,
It's just a
I can
respect
only
thing.
control like what goes on around me. And if I find out that you think you're comfortable enough to say it around me, I'm gonna make sure you're out of my face.
Yeah, it
you
feels
know?
like a curse word when someone else says
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
But like you're saying, it's everywhere. So it's like, even if people aren't saying they're hearing it.
yeah.
It's kind of on
like-
us. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of on us. Why other
Not
people
even
say
just
it.
kids, but even as an adult, you can be a sponge. Whatever you're
Yeah.
around, you are who you like hang around and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
So I
you're a
don't.
product of your environment.
I don't like it, but I can't help none of that at all.
Product to your environment. I was called whitewashed at my school, and it was just because of how I grew up in the suburbs. Very confusing. But
Yeah.
like,
That's one of those terms that people learn that don't understand the power behind it. Because it's like everybody uses that
I'm
term.
talking with grammar, like
Proper,
What the fuck?
yeah,
You want me to be
like-
what's up, gang? What up with it? Like,
Yeah. No, I will say I try my best to like talk with grammar and talk properly. I know it sounds crazy, but like even like people say like they see me like you're way different from your family. I don't know. I don't feel like I want to be what I grew up around. I want to be different and
Yeah.
not that I'm better than anybody.
Right.
Like you
and
know.
being an individual.
Yeah.
Like
just because I'm black, it doesn't mean I have to act a certain way. I'm just a colored.
And that's good that you think like
Yeah.
that. Like I think the problem is that people think being whitewashed and all that stuff, if you can run away from that claim, then you've somehow won. But really the winning is saying, you know what, you have all of these stereotypes you're putting on me as what you see me as on the outside, but you're not understanding me as an individual, and that's not my fault. Like I can be who I want to be and not worried about what all these social stigmas that you think I should be living up to. That's not my job. I'm an
Literally.
individual person. Yes, I'm a black woman. Yes, I can kick it with my black women, but I'm not.
I don't have to act a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy to me when people call, like I be called bougie. What is so wrong about being bougie?
Not a
Because
damn
most
thing.
black people aren't rich or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's so annoying to hear that, and I'm like,
I
thank
feel like
you. That's
just
a
hold yourself
compliment.
To a high standard.
Like, what's wrong with being bougie? You don't be saying
not
like
a
a white
damn
girl,
thing.
rich white girl with Louis Vuitton bags. That's bougie. You'd be like, oh, that's a rich bitch. Like, oh
Yeah.
like, you know, like, it's very weird.
Yeah.
How people portray you, and then they want you to be your best and become rich, but when you get there, it's like, oh, you're bougie.
Now they
You
got
forgot
everything
about
to
your
say.
home. You're not black anymore. It's like, it's very confusing society.
Yeah.
I would say, very confusing. It's like they want you to be something, but not.
Okay, guys, those are all my questions. Make sure you guys follow Ashanti on Instagram, subscribe to her channel. Follow Fanci on Instagram. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Not yet, but I will.
Stay
Send the link.
tuned. You
Yeah.
know? She got some stuff coming. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her TikTok. That's what you do mainly.
Yeah,
right?
TikTok.
Follow her TikTok. Everything will either be on the screen or in the description box always. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks.